I'm Lydia. I face censorship every day. I tell you why. Encouraged by Americans' free environment, I dared to build a news blog, 陌上 USA, with millions of monthly views. In 3 years, censorship destroyed it in one day. I was cancelled for trying to promote free speech and tell the truth of American lives to Chinese immigrants worldwide and to the people of China. It must not happen in America. We will learn some history from China. MIT's cancellation of Professor Doreen Abbott that many of us immediately recall what happened in China during Cultural Revolution. Kids, including my father and his siblings, got cancelled for college admissions due to failure to pass political vetting. The damage from censorship creates lingering fear for a person's entire life. Immigrants self-censor political and sensitive topics, even after moving to the free world. MIT students were too, 20 years after graduation into the free world. Here, Mr. Tom Hepper will tell you more details about MIT's cancellation of Professor Doreen Abbott's lecture and introduce you of a newly formed organization called MIT Free Speech Alliance. It aims at promoting free speech on MIT campus.
MIT graduates say they will no longer support their prestigious alma mater. Tom, good morning to you.
Good morning. 50-some years ago, we had a lot of debates about Vietnam, drug usage, the sexual revolution. And one of the important things that I learned was that you really need to listen to both sides of the debate because nobody has all the answers. The administration encouraged this openness and they stayed neutral on all of the topics. Sadly, this is no longer the case.
The MIT Free Speech Alliance was recently formed specifically in response to the cancellation of a speech that was to be given by Professor Doreen Abbott of the University of Chicago. The speech was about the climate science and its implications for life on other planets. So apart from it, he had written an article in, I believe it was Time magazine, that questioned the thrust of the article was questioning whether diversity, equity, and inclusion was the best set of standards to use for college admission and college policies, as opposed to a different standard that he proposed, which was called merit, fairness, and equality. And the significant difference between the two is that equality looks at the individual and says, each individual is a person, and we're not going to worry about whether they're black, white, Chinese, or something else. We're going to look at that individual's characteristics and qualifications and achievements. Whereas with equity, the emphasis is on what group do you belong to, and how many of those groups do you belong to. And the groups are things nowadays such as, what gender are you? What race are you? What is your sexual orientation? Those sorts of things. And you're viewed more as a member of those groups than as an individual. And he argued that that was wrong. I happen to believe that as well. But BIFSA was formed not about that. It was formed about the fact that Professor Abbott was disinvited from giving that MIT lecture. He was canceled. And so MIFSA is about ensuring free speech. MIFSA is not about whether DEI is better or worse than MFE. It's about ensuring that there is honest debate. And in fact, shortly, we hope in the month of April, they're going to sponsor a debate on that very subject at MIT which will debate the merits of merit, fairness, and equality versus the merits of diversity, equity, and inclusion. And we want to hear both sides, and we want both sides well represented so that each individual can decide based on their understanding of each person's argument, which one should be the most applicable.
Great, it's very exciting. I look forward to the debate. And I think free speech is far more than DEI, but it's good to have a sincere debate and a fair debate. Thank you for today.